All right. Welcome to a new edition of Bear the News. We ain't even going to waste no time. We're going to get right off into it. Yesterday's game versus the Green Bay Packers was downright embarrassing. I'm ashamed to even be a Chicago Bears supporter this morning, having to duck all these damn cheese heads and listen to this garbage all week long and the rest of this season, because y'all don't play Green Bay again until January the 7th. So y'all better finish with a winning record. At least save face that way. What's even more embarrassing, is that Justin Fields, you've been in the league for the last 3 seasons just like Jordan Love have. And the only difference between you and Jordan Love is you played more games than he has. So that lets me know that in your off season, you wasn't doing shit. What was you doing this off season? You couldn't have been working out. You couldn't have been studying no plays. You couldn't have been doing no defensive studying defensive. You couldn't have been looking at Green Bay's playbook and seeing how they was going to attack you game one. There's no way possible. There's no way possible you was working out, because it would have showed Sunday on the field. It would have showed. What also showed up is what Ryan Poles didn't do in the draft when he had the number 1 pick. You didn't draft the right pieces, obviously, because that secondary looked terrible. And then the piece that you should have kept, you got rid of long before the draft even got here. Long before the season even got here, a.k.a. the Roquan Smith trade. Roquan Smith had 16 tackles yesterday, 8 assists, and a sack. Something that you probably could have used against Jordan Love yesterday. See what I'm saying? It ain't making no sense. It ain't adding up. And if y'all don't get it together soon, Ryan Poles and the rest of them clowns, offensive line, and everybody else, y'all gonna be out of a job. And that's a fact. Because there's no way in hell that 2 of the greatest Chicago Bears to ever touch a uniform on the defensive side was in the stands, and y'all played like some first graders yesterday. I don't understand that at all. I really don't. And what really upsets is that you keep bringing in these players, Ryan Poole, that don't really got no ties to the Chicago Bears or even act like they got even the passion to play for the Chicago Bears, a.k.a. Chase Claypool. When is you going to start playing? I think he still think he in Pittsburgh. He probably want to go back to Pittsburgh. Now, this is what I'm saying, dog. This is between the lines. That's why I said this is Bear the News. I could sit here and dog out Justin Fields all day, but ultimately it's not on Justin Fields, because that offensive line was terrible. Terrible. I don't know who the hell they was out there blocking for, the Legos, the Migos, whatever. But they weren't doing nothing. I mean, just like my boy Doy said, man, George Halas rolling over in his grave right now looking at y'all. I know this ain't the Chicago Bears, and to make it so bad, y'all not only lost, but y'all lost to the Green Bay Packers. Y'all lost to the Green Bay Packers. Jordan Love, for 3 years, studied under Aaron Rodgers, and he did his homework. He studied defenses. He studied blitz. He did his homework. I bet you he was waiting. He was waiting. Justin Fields, are you doing the same thing? Are you that passionate about the game? Because if you're not passionate about the game, you didn't really have no mentor. I know y'all ain't trying to say Mitch Trubisky was no mentor, because he was trash too. So I can give you that little fallback. You didn't have nobody to really mentor you in the process. I understand that part. Okay, cool. Oh, and another thing is them plays that Matt Eberflus was calling, you trash. You shouldn't be calling no offensive plays. You are a defensive coordinator trying to be a head coach still. You trash. I'm just gonna tell it like it is. That's why it's Bear the News. It was no Bears on the field yesterday. Not in Chicago. Wasn't nothing running around that field but a bunch of little cubbies. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Y'all need to get together, and y'all better get it together fast, or this season is over already. This Shamu, and this has been Bear the News. This is downright embarrassing. Disgusting. I'm really, really, really gonna see how much better y'all improving. You need to get to the X's and O's for real. Or they need to get a whole new general manager, president, coach, everything. Get rid of everybody. Because it just looked like the same. We look like we're in the same episode. We ain't broke out the matrix. Y'all supposed to be going from the worst to first. Help it make sense. Because you and the Green Bay Packers and everybody else in that division play the same teams this year. Y'all play the same teams. AFC South NFC South and AFC West. Y'all play the same teams. So you better get ready. This Shamu, man. Y'all have a good one. See y'all next Sunday or Monday.